Basic DIC Visualization in Iris. This is the fifth in our series covering a basic example of digital image correlation using VIC-3D. It picks up after the first four of our basic DIC videos. It assumes that you have captured a set of calibration images with an acceptable score, gathered a set of test images in VIC-Snap, drawn an area of interest, determined optimal subset and step sizes, run an analysis, and extracted some data using the inspector tools. For this tutorial, we'll explore the data visualization potential of the Iris graphics engine, which now comes standard with every Correlated Solutions DIC system. Iris is a powerful program, and much of the functionality available is beyond the scope of this video. Please find the link to a standalone tutorial series covering advanced use in the description of this video. This tutorial is designed to help guide a novice user through the Iris interface. It will discuss creating and exporting basic pages with 2D plots, 3D plots, and extraction plots. Along the way, we'll briefly cover how to work with timelines, text boxes, and other kinds of objects. We'll finish by exporting a high-resolution PDF and video. For more specific information, please consult the comprehensive user manual or get in touch with our support team. To begin, click on the Iris icon in the top toolbar. When no Iris project is present, entering the Iris workspace will prompt the template chooser shown here. For now, we'll choose Empty Document, which provides a blank slate for your project. First, we'll take a quick tour of the Iris workspace, which contains all the tools and controls for creating Iris documents. This workspace replaces the Analysis workspace when the icon is clicked in the toolbar. The Iris workspace contains the following: the main toolbar, which has controls for inserting new objects like plots and images, alignment controls, and buttons for exporting PDFs and video. The Page Navigator. This is in the left sidebar and shows a graphical list of pages, templates, and backgrounds selectable from the pull-down. The Properties Editor. This is in the right sidebar and has a list of adjustable properties for the currently selected item. The main work area is where all objects, text, graphics will be placed and manipulated. The timeline is at the bottom of the window and shows all the timelines and keyframes in the project and allows scrolling through time. The major elements of Iris documents are pages. Exportable Iris projects consist of at least one page. Each page contains an independent set of elements and timelines. Pages can be viewed and edited using the Page Navigator at the left of the workspace. Multiple pages enable elements like plots and images to come and go from a video and create standalone PDF pages. Use the pull-down at the top to select pages, templates, or backgrounds. Backgrounds and templates can be used to give a consistent appearance to videos through headers, logos, background graphics, etc. We will cover manipulation of backgrounds and templates in a separate tutorial. For now, we'll keep it very simple and start by adding an image, a few shape objects, and some text to a blank Iris page. First, create a new page by clicking the plus icon. Click on the Add Static Image icon here, and then click in the main workspace to add an image file. Then use the shape icons to add a rectangle and a circle. When the object is selected, it can be moved around the page by clicking and dragging. Use the Align Center buttons to arrange the objects as needed. Double-clicking provides handles for changing the size and shape. The color and stroke of objects can be controlled here. To send objects to the front or back, use the depth control here. Now, we'll add a title to the page. Click the T button in the toolbar and then click on the page where the title is to be placed. Then add some text. Select the text by placing the cursor at the beginning or end of the text, hold the Shift key, and click on the other end. With the text selected, adjust the size, font, and color here. With the text box selected, adjust the width and arrange on the page by clicking and dragging. Once you are happy with the layout, right-click on the page in the page window and duplicate it. Now, we'll adjust our graphics and add a 2D plot. Click on the 2D icon in the toolbar, then click anywhere in the page to place the 2D image. Notice the dotted line indicating that the object is selected. When an object is selected, it can be moved around the page. If no object is selected, click and drag to move the location of the page. Zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. The Fit to Page and Fit to Content buttons can be useful for viewing the whole screen. Change the contour variable by clicking on the contour scale. When the dotted line surrounds it, the options at the right change and the drop-down show all the possible contour variables. There are many options here, including changing the range, opacity, color, font, orientation, and size of the legend. One helpful hint to clean up the look of the page is to make consistent the number of decimal places. To do so, change the drop-down beside Number Format to Number and choose how many places you need. Here, we'll choose 3. Next, we can adjust the scale of the plot. Make sure the object is selected and then find the Scale option at the bottom of the panel on the right. Adjust the scale and then reposition. Notice there are no options in the timeline below. This is because no time coordinates have been set. Find the Time option and using the drop-down, choose Forward 10. This automatically places start and stop keyframes on the timeline 10 seconds apart. Use the handle to scrub through the timeline. Notice that you can shift the position of the keyframes on the timeline to adjust the timing. Control the view of the timeline by clicking and dragging to reposition, and use the mouse wheel to zoom. Now, adjust the title. Add a 3D plot by clicking the 3D icon and then clicking in the main window. Add keyframes for time and adjust contour variables and scales as before. For a better fit, we'll set the legend orientation to horizontal and adjust the scale and position. To add an extraction plot, use the extraction icon. Extractions available for plotting are listed under the data panel at the top right. There's a lot of flexibility in configuring your data, so for simplicity, we'll choose the point extractions indicated by the P Extraction 1 tab. Because we set 3 points, we'll choose the Multi option here. The running plot shows the test progression. Click OK and notice the points are added to the window here. Add keyframes for time and adjust the scale. The extraction plot can be edited by clicking on the image once to move the position of the entire plot. Double-click and use the mouse wheel to move inside the window. Clicking on the extraction plot will also bring up the extraction plot properties, which can be adjusted in the sidebar. To add a legend to an extraction plot in Iris, make sure the plot is selected. Then, select each extraction element individually and tick the Show in Legend box as shown here. To add, edit, and remove pages, right-click in the Page Navigator to bring up the context menu seen here. Selecting Page Up or Page Down on the keyboard will allow users to quickly navigate through pages. Pages may be reordered by dragging them to the new desired position between two existing pages. As you can see, there are many options here. Consult the user manual and the separate Iris tutorial video series for more details. To export one or all of these pages as a PDF, click the Export PDF icon here. You can set the file location and other parameters in the pop-up window. Click OK to export. Similarly, to export these pages as a video, click the Export Video icon. The pop-up panel supplies options to determine file location, video size, transitions, and more. More detail on the specific export parameters can be found in the user manual. Here are the finished files. As always, if you have any questions, our support team is ready to help. Good luck and happy testing!